Hello. This time I'll be talking a little more about beats in piano notes. I've recorded an F3 to A3 major third, so just looking at the keyboard here, it'd be this F3 plus this A3. And it sounds like this. So I don't know how well you can hear that on YouTube, but at the coincident partial at about 880 hertz, there's a beat in there. And well, first I'll just say a little bit about this software that I'm using. RX4, this is a spectrogram view, and it's a stereo recording, so left and right, so you've got the same left up here and right down here, or vice versa. And we actually only need to look at one of these, so just ignore the top one. I'll be working in the bottom one. So, and then this is time on this axis and frequency on this axis, and you can see these lines that represent the partials of the notes. And then here's the F down here at the bottom, and then the A right above it. And the software has this pretty cool feature where I can highlight the let me zoom in a little bit. So I'll highlight the fundamental F, and then it'll show me where all the all the higher partials should be. So it'll highlight them for me. So this is the F fundamental, and the second partial, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, all the way up. And then we'll do the same thing for the A. Yeah, so there's the partials of A. And at about 880 here, you see we've got a coincident partial. And that's what we're going to be talking about. So if I zoom in a little bit on the coincident partial at 880, you can sort of see the beats. You see these dark spots. And if I change the spectrogram settings to a different resolution, you can see them better. I changed it FFT size 2048. I don't know what that means. 2048 samples, 2048, whatever. But just adjusting that, you can get a better view of the beats. So you can pretty clearly see the beats happening here at 880 hertz, around 880 hertz. So if I highlight 1 second of the sound here, 0.3 to 1.3, and then now that I've got 1 second highlight, I can drag this around and position it at the start of the beat, and then count the number of beats: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as any piano tuner knows, this F3 A3 in theory should beat at 7 beats per second. And so when I tuned my piano, I tried to get it at 7, and it looks like I did a pretty good job. And one other thing I forgot to mention is that I'm tuning only single strings here. The recording doesn't have the unisons, the 3 strings of each unison sounding. I only recorded 1 string of each unison, so that if the unison strings aren't exactly in tune, we're not going to get any extra stuff that's going to mess up what I'm trying to demonstrate. So this is a way to count beats. Any decent piano tuner can count beats just by listening. They don't need to use this software, but I've found it to be a pretty good tool for learning as I've been studying piano tuning. And just another couple of other things I want to show here. Beats happen because you've got 2 partials that are close together in frequency but not exactly the same frequency. So 7 beats per second means you've got partials that are 7 hertz different. And so if I change this spectrogram setting to the highest resolution, 65/536, and zoom in, you can actually see the 2 individual frequencies that are combining to give the beats. Zoom in a little more. So it looks like about 875 maybe and 882, which are 7 hertz apart. Let's just highlight one and see what it says it is. Start 872. It's hard to tell, but you can see from here that they're about, if I zoom in even more, 874 to 881 or 8. That would be 7. Yeah. So I just discovered by accident these spectrogram settings and the fact that you can see the beats when you select these lower resolution. But it's come in very handy in my study of piano tuning. So I think that's it for this time. Thanks for watching.